We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those.
Something big about to happen. I hear the beat tapping.
We some fly rhyming felines rapping on the track. Better yet, grab a gat, cause we hot like Enzo. Doors closed, windows up, cause that's the way we like to ride. Windy City hitting. Check mic 1 2 1 2. We live, baby.
Hey, it's Kaylee Cuoco for Priceline. Ready to go to your happy place for a happy price? Well, why didn't you say so? Just download the Priceline app right now and save up to 60% on hotels. So whether it's Cousin Kevin's Kazoo Concert in Kansas City, go Kevin, or Becky's Bachelorette Bash in Bermuda, you never have to miss a trip ever again. So download the Priceline app today. Your savings are waiting.
Go to your happy place for a happy price. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
What's up, Chicago? Yes, I'm so happy that I am here talking to you guys, and welcome back to another episode of Speak Your Mind Radio here in Chicago. My favorite song edition, yes. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Mzhiphop, aka Queen Star. And today is Black Friday, November 25th, 2022, and it's currently 50 degrees and sunny as ever on this fall day. Okay? Now, today's favorite song of mine is by the artist George Michael, entitled Father Figure. Who is George Michael, you ask? Well, Yogoris Kyriakos Panayotou, better known as George Michael, yes, was born in East Finchley, London, United Kingdom, which is a rich neighborhood, okay? It's a rich multicultural area and home to some of the most expensive streets in London, let me tell you, okay? Now, George Michael was a songwriter, record producer, and vocal artist, and a cultural icon, and not to mention one of the best-selling singers of all time. George Michael was found dead in his bed by his partner, Fadi Fawaz, on Christmas Day, December 25th, 2016, at the age of 53. Now, not many people knew he was sick before his death. However, the Careless Whisper singer died of heart failure. And it's ironic because his younger sister died 3 years after him, exactly on Christmas Day. Isn't that, strange? I know, when his autopsy report first came back, it failed. And then they re-examined it again. And so in 2017, that's when he was pronounced with heart failure. So yeah, George Michael performed his final concert at London's Earl Court in 2012. Now, before George Michael became the heartthrob of the entire world, he was part of the pop duo Wham. Wham was an English pop group formed in Bushey in 1981. The duo consisted of George Michael and Andrew Ridgeley. They became one of the most popular, successful pop duos acts in the 1980s, selling more than 30 million certified records worldwide from 1982 to 1986. They had such hot songs like Wake Up Before You Go and Freedom, okay? A lot of people wondered about the father figure singer's sexuality, as we all probably did, right? Because honestly, that man was fine, period, okay? He dated many people in the industry, but after he got arrested for lewd acts in a public park, let me tell you that story, because it's not even clicking with me, so to speak, but apparently the singer was in the bathroom alone when an undercover policeman came in the bathroom, and Michael was aware of his presence and continued on doing what he was doing, whatever that might be. and he arrested him in Beverly Hills. Now, the police officer said he was unaware of who he was until after he was booked. This immediately prompted the singer to come out in 1998 in response on CNN. So George Michael said in an interview he knew he had been rumored to be gay for many decades, anyways, for years, you know, and he himself didn't even know he was gay until he began to date other men and wrote songs about them as well. So when he was with the women, he was, you know, with the women, he was with them. But after he turned like 27, because he came out very, very young, I think like at 17 or 19 years old. But yeah, he started to write songs about men too, you know. Anyway, like I said, he didn't know he was even gay at the time that he was being rumored to be gay. So because he was proud of who he was, he held no shame to his name, and he really shouldn't, because it's really nobody's damn business unless you are involved with the person you call yourself dating or having sex with. That's different. Then it's between you two. Okay? Let's talk about some of George Michael's earlier hits. After he split from Wham in 1986, his first solo album, Faith, sold more than 10 million copies. The single, I Want Your Sex, was banned by many American radio stations everywhere, girl. Now, George Michael's first debut solo studio album, Faith, was released on October 30th in 1987 by Columbia Records and Epic Records. He played various instruments on this project, as well as wrote and produced every single track except one, Look at Your Hands, which he co-wrote with David Austin. Okay? Now, I want to talk about my favorite song on his album, Faith, Father Figure, which was released on December 28th, 1987. The song reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 11 on the UK singles chart. Father Figure also reached number 5 in places like Canada and Australia too. The song altogether was a banger, and the story behind it is actually intriguing. Okay, so let me tell you, girl, listen. So George Michael originally wanted to give a mid-tempo dance energy to the single. However, when he was in the studio, he decided to cut out the snare and change the entire vibe of the track, leaving it in a dreamy state of mind, okay? And from that point on, he began writing as he was producing the single. Yeah, it definitely has a nighttime frequency to the beat, and I absolutely love it so much. I'm like literally in love with this song. It's one of his most prolific songs ever. Now, although George Michael didn't ever specify what Father Figure was about, a lot of people listened to the lyrics and came up with their own interpretations, you know? And personally, I feel like the song was about yearning to be in the presence of another amongst who you adored. Like to be, you know, in a committed relationship with someone you love and you kind of look up to, like a father figure. We all know your first love as a woman could possibly be your father. If they aren't around, then you kind of search for it in other places, you know? Like you try to find being the person's object of affection. That's true, you know? Hence the lyrics, listen. Put your tiny hand in mine. I will be your preacher, teacher, be your daddy. Anything you have in mind, I will be your father figure. I have had enough of crime, except me. I will be the one who loves you till the end of time. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ooh, yes, girl. Yeah, that's my song, okay? The video is amazing, and if you go check out the video on YouTube, you kind of see like how it fits in with the song altogether. a black and white colored film of a cab driver driving around a high fashion model by the name of Tanya Coleridge. I hope I said her name right. Much love. The lyrics can specify that sometimes love can be a crime, especially who you choose to love, hence the rumors about his sexuality. And this was before he even came out into the world. There's just something so pure and beautiful about this song that keeps me captivated. And I hope it does the same for you too. Yeah, so make sure you check out this song on Spotify and make sure you leave me a song review on Spotify. Let me know what you thought about the episode. Don't be scared, okay? Don't be scared, Chicago. Don't be scared. Thank y'all so much for, always being there and listening too. And to the new people, thank you for tuning in too. That means the world to me, And yeah, I hope you guys stay safe out there and have a blessed evening. Peace out.